Hey again, y'all. Now, I'm not about that editing life, so y'all probably gonna see all this moving around. So, thanks for all the feedback from my other little video. It wasn't really an update video, just a what's up video. And I had a few moments today, so I was like, okay, let me share some stuff. I originally was gonna do this summer tag that was going around, but once I started pulling stuff forward, I was like, I can't narrow it down. So I just thought I would come back with a favorite of, it's kind of one of my favorite videos to do and one of my favorite videos to watch too. So this one's gonna be some beauty, some lifestyle, little bit of fashion, just some mixed type stuff with it, but I think more heavily beauty. So let's see what I'll start off with first. I'll start off with skincare. So one of the things, I had a video about this before, is the Tesseract Cream. I was suffering some hormonal breakouts after weaning. Well, I don't know, I'm still nursing. He's weaning. He's in a process, and I guess since all the hormones are turning again, that my skin started acting up a little bit. And so this one here, I had to stop it when I was pregnant, and so I just got another prescription for it, and it's been working amazing. You can check out my acne video if you're curious of the before and after, and I'm talking about, like, I have a real situation for acne, so definitely a great product. And then another thing that I like to use with it is, this is the Trader Joe's face wash. I've used Beaucoup washes before, and that is my OG. That don't burn my eyes. I think I talked about it before in that same video, if I'm not even mistaken. But anything I use, I still come back to it. I don't finish it, or I just don't repurchase it. But that is like my staple. Then another skincare product is by The Ordinary. It's the Squalene, and I don't know if you can see that one. For this one, you could buy it different brands, but The Ordinary's was like $6. Sephora, you have 100% squalane, and I know that junk was about $60. And this one right here, 100% squalane, but it works so good as like a light moisturizer. It don't really feel like oil, but it's like oil. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's really good, especially because like the retinol products do dry your skin out some, and so that really helps with the moisture. I really like hemp seed oil too. That's another one that I'll use sometimes too. So I think that's mostly skincare. For primers, I've been liking this Tatcha Silk Canvas. This one's been newer to the collection. I kind of gave up on primers for a little bit, and YouTube made me do it, I guess that's what to say. So I tried it out, and I'm like, okay, this one feels a little different, and I like the results with it. So it stayed in the collection, didn't go back to Sephora, and it's been a really good barrier. Now with that one, I like to go over it with the Laura Mercier Translucent and Medium Deep. Now this is too dark for me as a setting powder per se. They need like a shade right above it, like in between the regular and the medium deep, so maybe a light deep, I don't know, and that'd be a perfect setting powder for me. But this works really great. It almost kind of acts as like a little corrector underneath my makeup, and so I just powder on a quick layer after my skincare. And I find that if I put on like heavy moisturizers and then put the powder on, I kind of get the best of both worlds, because I don't have as many dry patches from the retinol, because I've moisturized good, but then my makeup not slipping and sliding around, because I kind of have the powder to set it down. And I don't even know if I should mention this, but this is the foundation. This is what I'm wearing now. OG tried and true. I've been loving Sheer Glow since I remember when it first came out. I had the guy in the back of Sephora cutting open boxes for me because they hadn't set it out yet, and this has still been one of my top foundations, hands down. This shade here is Macau. I kind of go between Macau and Cadiz. Macau is a touch too dark, and Cadiz, like the undertones just a little off. I actually just picked up a new concealer that I'm gonna try to mix with the Cadiz and see how I like it. A new Nars Concealer in Cocoa, I think it was, with my 20% off coupon. Yay, Sephora, making me go out there and buy more stuff. Okay, and for face, another one is not really new to my channel, is the Akan, the Sensual Skin Enhancers. Now, before, I think I talked about using shade 13, and that one was more of like a corrector shade, and I still have 13 and use that one sometimes, but what I really like is 12 and 15. And so 12 is really yellow based, and then 15 is definitely too dark, but well, it's kind of hard to really tell on there. It's too dark. Let me see if you can see, like that's 15, but mixed together they make awesome. So when my skin is really doing the most, and that's 12 right above it. But these two shades are perfect. 14 is like stupid red, and so I definitely couldn't do that one. So these two mixed together, I think I got them from like IMAX at a makeup show, so I did get quite a discount on them when I did buy them. And still tried and true, definitely when you're looking for full coverage, hands down, I hadn't found anything else that beats that yet. And speaking of face, my last face products would be the Nars Concealer. This one is in Walnut. This is one of their newer shades. I also use Caramel, and that's more of like my under eye highlight. And this one is like more skin tone type color. It's really yellow based, and so I do like that one. It's like the lighter cousin to Macau, if you ask me, as far as color range. But I love their concealers. It's another one I've used a lot of different ones, and that's one I've repurchased a few times. And when I say I have hundreds of concealers, I'm not exaggerating, and definitely still hands down like top ones. Then something new, as you can see, is way down here. I knew I should have picked another one up today. I couldn't remember how much was left in there. I had to order one, but it's down here now. And so this is the little not quite sample, like the trial size they do when you're at Sephora, and it's like, hey, you checking out, come buy this stuff. This is one that got me. It's like, oh, okay, I'll try the little one. I wouldn't bought their life to pay $50 for the big one without knowing if I would like it. But I really do like this as a setting spray. I may try using up some of my other ones before I repurchase this one, or I may just go and get it with the 20% off, just because I know I definitely like this one. I just like how it kind of melts into the skin with all your makeup. And then for brush, I've really been liking this NYX number 2 NYX. I still don't know which way we're supposed to say it, like 15 years later. That brush there, this one to go with their drop foundation. I didn't care for the drop foundation. I only tried it in store, but I do like the brush for just blending out foundation. It works really good for me. And this is just the other color, the concealer, the caramel. I just picked up another one today because I'm over here scraping the sides and edges now. And for setting powder, for me, this is a bittersweet moment because I can't find this no more, and it's my favorite. Like, look at that. This is gone. It was only, I paid $2.50 from this. It was on clearance at Target. And this one is Black Radiance Golden Cashews. If anybody knows a store that sells this, let me know, because I would definitely be picking up more. This is like my perfect setting powder. I'll have on a $100 foundation with this $2 setting powder on top, because I have not found another pressed powder that's as smooth and the color is perfect for me. And Golden Cashews is the name of the color. Now I think I'm getting mostly done with face products now. The last one I'm going to talk about is the Beaucoup foundation, and I have shade 301. With this one, I really like it because it's very moisturizing, and it gives coverage. It's not a full coverage foundation by any means, but if my skin's semi-decent at the moment, this is one of my top foundations to go to when I just want something super natural and dewy. And so that's what this one. With Nars, I feel like I look like I look made up, but with this one I feel like it looks more natural because it is a lighter one. So this is one of my favorite. This is gonna be like my not quite tinted moisturizer, definitely above that. It don't evaporate like water on your face, but it's not like a full coverage foundation. So like a little concealer in this, it gives a very good, and it wears good too. Now for lip products that I have, I think I left some up in my bag too. Two that I'm really, it's more than two that I'm liking, I guess. The first one is this Chanel. I believe this color is Praline. I can't remember if they make it anymore. It's number 46, but this is my perfect, my lips but better color. So it works good for work. I'm in the Air Force, and so it's one of the colors that work really good for work. If you have on makeup, if you don't have on makeup, because it gives just like your lip color, but just a little jazzed up. And then I love how Chanel glosses wear because they don't get too goopy, and it doesn't have glitter in this one. And so it's definitely one of my favorites. I know I have a few backups of it because it's one, I can't remember if it's limited or not. Don't make me lie to y'all. Then another Marc Jacobs one I like is Work It. I have a few Marc Jacobs, but this is my favorite shade from them, and this is like the darker one. So Sugar and Skin Deep, those are okay. They're just not the favorites for me as far as, you know, what my preference is. Then another gloss that I really like, this is my tried and true. This is kind of my stepping it up nude gloss. It's Chanel number 51. I'm not sure if that is the name of it or it says so I don't know what it say, but yeah, it's number 51. And this one's not their usual gloss. It's like their thicker, creamier one, but I love this one for like my nude lip when I'm going for a lighter nude lip. Definitely one of my top favorites. And then I have another favorite that I reach for. I think I did an Instagram post on it, and like no lie, like 75% of the time I'm putting on the lip product. I think I put it in my work bag because I put some on this morning. Let's see if I can find it real quick. But I got it from the beauty supply store, and I don't know, if you check out my Instagram, it's on there because that's how much I guess I use it, because it's in my bag, because it's one, oh, there it goes. This one is by Aurora in the color Illusion. And this one here reminds me of like Spite by MAC, which I have, and I do like Spite, but it's a lighter consistency, so it wears better to me than Spite, but it's like the same color payoff. The only con with it kind of got that old church lady-ish, very faint, I would say that. It's not super bad, but it does have a little bit of like that old lady fragrance with it. And so I think that's most of like my makeup products. And so my next would be, I guess I talk about like little body care type stuff. Favorite deodorant, hands down. It had another one that I really liked by, they sell it at Sephora. I can't remember the name of it, but it's super soft. And so I didn't like that part. So whenever it's like hot outside, it didn't rub on as good to me because it was too moisturizing and soft. But this one is perfect. It holds you through the day. It smells good, and I'm not even about their Rose Life, and I do love this one. I think I originally seen it from Happy Stylish Mommy, and I was like, well, I'm about that natural deodorant life. I stopped wearing like regular deodorant back in 2014, and so I didn't have like a transition period or anything. So I won't say if you've been wearing regular deodorant, I can't guarantee it'll work the same. but perfect. I've used other scents, and this is the best one to me. Like, hands down, scent wise, hold wise, something about this rose one, rose and vanilla. If you get it, this the one. Now for fragrances, my two favorite are the Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit. As you can see, it's like halfway gone. And I use this in the summer. I think it's a more wintry fragrance, but I still use it now because I like it. The only thing I don't like about it is Jo Malone fragrances, or maybe I'm just spoiled, they just don't last. They smell good, but I feel like you have to reapply. And I get it that it's a lighter, non-threatening fragrance, but still, it's like, dude, this is a lot of money. I need this to last a little bit longer. And my other one is the Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla. Again, this is one I've repurchased before, and it is definitely one of my top fragrances. I'll probably repurchase this one for the rest of my life because I love that deep tobacco-y, sweet but not too sweet. I used to be a pink sugar person, and I've just like the grown-up pink sugar for me. Now, as far as like my lifestyle fashion-y type things that I have, the first would be my favorite SLGs. The first one I have is my mini pochette. Now, this one I've had for a long time. I want to get it fixed. My daughter, I let her use it as a little purse, and she decided to break the little spring thing on it. So this usually spring clips on it, but I still use it inside my purse to my little catch-all. And then my other one is my wallet. Now with this one is, I like it, it's super small and it holds just what I need. So it has the cash portion, the cards, and it fits into my uniform pocket, throw up into any bag. Perfect for me. And then speaking of bags, my most carried bag has definitely been my Palm Springs MM. I use this as a diaper bag / purse. I have a 1 and a 3-year-old, and with my 1-year-old, when I had my first child, I was still able to carry around my purses. I was like, I ain't giving up my Never-For, my bags. Then after that second one, I was like, I'm just not about that life. I was trying crossbodies, and I felt like even those were just getting in the way of trying to nurse and keep the kids. And so this was my push gift for my second child. And my other bag that I like for work is this Kipling. It's just all black, got a whole bunch of stains up on it because I use it, but it's taking a beating and keeps on ticking. So I have definitely been loving that one. And then for my favorite shoes, I brought these earlier this year, last year, I can't remember, but the little Rockstud jellies. I brought them right before they had the price increase, and so these are just kind of the perfect, not too dressy, not too casual shoes to kind of throw on. And I wear a lot of black, and so I definitely get good use up out of those as far as what the cost per wear that I do for stuff. And then for jeans would be, let's see if I can show you these 501 jeans by Levi's. Now I don't have the typical black girl body by any means, so I don't have as many issues of trying to find stuff to fit my butt. Family used to always say the white girl body works for me, but I really love the fit of the 501 jeans. I have wedgie fit, but the 501 hands down my favorite, and I even like them up in the shorts too. I have size 25 and 26 are the sizes I kind of range in between them, just depending on how I want them to fit, but absolutely love them. I have never paid full price for them, so Nordstrom's Rack, the Levi's store clearance, because they are pricey. I didn't realize like Levi's was about that life, but you could definitely find them like on clearance and stuff. So if you see them, just try them out. They don't stretch, I'll tell you that. They do not stretch. And originally I was like, but what they do is they hold you and good to me. And so it's almost like wearing a waist trainer, but it's built into your jeans. So it's hard to explain. Just trust me on it. Trust me on it. It definitely tightens you up when you want that. Like it goes until where you need it to wear. And my favorite homey type items has been at the Nordstrom sale. I brought Barefoot Dreams blanket. Finally, I've been like eyeing this for years, and it's true. It is true. What they say, I absolutely love it. It just feels like a hug. It's so cozy. Again, you can get these blankets at like Nordstrom Rack and stuff too. So if you don't want to pay full price, you do not have to. And then my techie type favorite that I've really been liking is my Apple Watch. I've only had this I got it for my birthday last year, but I didn't start using it till like a few months ago. But I absolutely love it for a lot of the things that I need to do. It really makes, the Apple Pay with paying, keeping hands free. It goes to the whole kid thing. Backpack, Apple Watch, I could just kind of be on, not fumbling through the bag, trying to get my wallet out. And so I really have been loving this. And another lifestyle type thing is my GM agenda. Now, I just have a regular planner just put up in here for now. I don't know if you can see that. Just stuck up in there because I got tired of like the whole rings, and that just wasn't working for me at the time. And so this is a pre-made setup planner that I put in here that I'll use. But I absolutely love like how durable. I got this one pre-loved, so I didn't pay full price. I got it for like $200, so it was a super steal that I got that one for. And I wanted one pre-loved because I wanted it goes in my work bag. I wanted it to take a good beating. Then I had, what's my other one? Then the other one, let me see if you can see it, is the OK Google. What is the traffic like to Delaware
There's
today?
Heavy traffic near T&K Hair Studio. It's slower than usual.
I absolutely love the OK Google. If you have kids, you need it up in your life. Of how many times it plays nursery rhymes at night, it casts TV shows to TVs. So you just say it and it pops up for you. I'm like, I don't know how people did it without it. I honestly don't know how people had kids without OK Google.
Looks like there's a problem.
Oh. Thank you. Definitely love it. Super cheap too. It's not like a super expensive one. So I think the last two, I almost forgot, my favorite two sunnies. Now one's definitely probably won't be a surprise because this is everybody and their mama favorites. The first pair is definitely the Black Fades by Key, Australia. These are the minis. I have the regular size that I keep in my car, and these I keep in my bag. But I really just love the same reason why everybody else like them, that they just really give you that Hollywood glam look. And then my OG tried and true Ray-Bans that I love for sunglasses, I keep these in my bag. Now these definitely feel better than the Key Australia. I'm not saying price makes the difference, but just the frame and everything feel better. I've had these since 2012 and they still have held up. Now I don't know about this case. It's definitely falling apart up on me, but these aviators have definitely been, heavy rotation for the summer and just whenever I need glasses. Side note, I found these at Ross for like $60 when I brought them, and perfect. I'm like, I hadn't even seen a more perfect pair. And then last but not least, my two favorite snacks of the moment, the dried mango from Trader Joe's and the ice espresso over ice with coconut milk from Starbucks. It's mom life. It's just what it goes. You got to be quick and you need the energy to stay up. So this video has been stupid long, and I'm probably not gonna cut anything because it's just not about that. Like, oh, I almost forgot my my jewelry pieces. I'm like, so first one is this T from L&M. It's a real gold chain, and I like it because I don't have to take it off. And then the next is this Africa necklace, which my daughter said looks like a piece of chicken, that I got from Miss Vaughn TV. So if you want me to list stuff down below, let me know, and I will get it listed for you. Until next time.